The hard part has been done. I spent an hour each day for the last couple of days digging this bed. It looks to be about 20 feet long, 3 feet wide or so. I'm going to put hydrangeas in here, Oakleaf Hydrangea. Now, several months ago, I planted these, and they're looking really good. This is the mother plant right there, and these are looking great. Then several weeks ago, I planted these. And I'm going to use the same method today that I did then. And I'm also going to mix hostas with the Oakleaf Hydrangea, since I have some available. There's probably no better plant in your garden than Oakleaf Hydrangea, and if you don't have one, you should have. I think. So, where am I going to get my plants? I'm going underneath, and I'm going to pull out branches. And I want each branch to be 3 or 4 feet long, and I want each one of them to have several little plants coming out already. So, we'll see how that works. So this is what it looks like underneath Oakleaf Hydrangea. What I want to do is I want to get some of the very lowest limbs I can find here and clip them off. If I can find some underneath the ground that already have roots on them, all the better. But in this case, it looks like I'm going to have to use ones that don't. This is a perfect one right here. This is a long one. Now this is one that I cut off. I got some roots on it, and it goes all the way down there. And that's going to make many plants for me. I do like to cut it as low as possible. And if you have a shovel, you can dig that up. So this is a really good one. Plenty of roots. This is going to make many plants right here. I cut this off as low as I could. You can see where it was in the dirt. Not many roots. This will work fine. Of course, I have to trim off a lot of the leaves. And some of these I got higher up on the tree. That one not so great, but it'll give me a couple. 1, 2, 3. This may give me 3 or 4 plants. The longer, the better. And I love to see leaves along the way. This is why I love Oakleaf Hydrangea. In the fall, it's got these beautiful, and you'll see there, that's one right there that already started. This is a good one right here. There'll be plants along each side here. Just bury it is all you have to do, and keep it wet. So you love to see that right there. It's already got a start. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trim these off. I'm going to place them where I want them to be, and then all I have to do is cut them up, bury them. So I basically cut off all the big leaves, and I leave a few of the little ones. I cut off all the flowers. And that's how it will look right there. Now this whole branch will sprout, so I'm going to bury it. This is another good one right here. So this shows you a great one. Look at all of these plants right here. Each one of these is going to be a plant. Wow, that's great. That's what it looks like after it's been trimmed up. Now, in order for this to sit down, I'll probably have to cut this limb off. Otherwise, it will be sticking up. But that's why I like to have the dirt nice and deep, because it will accommodate plants that have some depth to them. But it will be planted just like this in the dirt, with most of this branch covered in dirt. So this is the best one, and I'm going to put it right here. You see this one has leaves all up. That's a good one. We'll put it here. And of course, if you can, plant them so that these parts are sticking up. Put the whole thing underneath the ground as much as possible. Boy, look at this one. This has got a bunch of plants on it. I have to find a good spot for this one. So the bed is done. All the hydrangea branches are planted. Some you can see are poking their heads out of the ground. Most of these should be underground. I've had to use the bricks to hold the plants down, and in extreme cases I would break some of the branches off and just stick them in the ground. I doubt if the ones that are broken off will do much, but the long ones, the ones with roots, the ones with the little leaves already sticking out are going to do great. And the key to success from here on out is to keep the garden wet. This is what I call a wet bed. And you water it every day until these plants look like these plants. And that will probably happen in a few months. Thanks for watching.